Spider-Man! Spider-Man!
I so
Welcome back to another copyright strike.
well, wait. Yeah, okay. We should probably actually address that. Yes. Yeah, thanks. Because if you all actually looked at the Lanterns trailer,
We didn't truly show it up.
we humbly apologize now. We did actually react to the video. It's just who in charge of that one? That's Warner. No. Yeah, Warner.
Warner.
Yeah. They copyright the whole trailer now, but like we couldn't even.
Somebody else did it for our next thing that we had to cut out a piece of the trailer.
Yeah, but it was horrible.
So welcome back to another copyright strike.
Yeah, so we'll try to shoot it differently. Sky suggested something, so we will try
suggest
to
nothing, but,
implement that. But anyway,
I
yeah.
am the psychic in this whole thing. He's James, I'm Fuhad.
Lord. Anyway, yeah. Welcome back to the Icarus Project. Con Sky. We react and talk about movies, anime, games.
Cut that whole thing. We talk about nerd stuff. We talk about nerd stuff. If you're
we talk
not
about
into
stuff.
nerd stuff and pop culture,
Yeah.
leave.
Yeah.
Actually stay. Watch.
Well, yeah.
It's not going to cost you nothing.
What?
Subscribe.
Okay. What he said. Right? Yeah, but today we're reacting to your boy. He's back in it, and I'm very excited. Spider-Man, brand new day, because it is a brand new day. It is a brand new tune. And yeah, I just gonna react to the trailer because man's is hyped.
He hyped.
I can't believe our first day at MIT! MJ, come on, pretend like you're not the happiest you've ever been in your entire life.
I can't.
I knew it!
Hi, my name is Peter Parker. You don't remember me, but we used to know each other. Something bad was going to happen, and the only way to stop it was to make everyone forget about me. Because I'm not just Peter Parker. I'm Spider-Man.
The hell, Frank? You just hit me with a van!
Put your whimpering. Suit yourself.
Go home! And sometimes Spider-Man has to do the hard thing, even if it breaks Peter Parker's heart. What is happening to me? Excuse me, Dr. Banner. I need your help.
What did you say your name was? If DNA is mutating, it would be enormously dangerous.
Spiders have 3 life cycles. When between cycles, it can leave the spider vulnerable to threats.
We are faced with a danger that we can't control. One we can't even see.
Stay out of my way.
You're losing it, kid.
And for those spiders who make it through, it amounts to a kind of rebirth.
Nice flowers.
Oh, they're a housewarming gift.
I'm MJ.
I'm just a neighbor from across the hall.
Friendly neighbor.
Nice.
Spider-Man. So this is your favorite superhero guy. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, no, this was a real good trailer for me, to be very honest. Watching all the clips released yesterday, that built the hype for me because I was locked in. Like I actually went on each Instagram page to see who was uploading what clip. Like I followed the thread now, but like I actually did that. But yeah, but even with those clips, it didn't spoil the trailer for me. It was more hype for me. But for this one, I can't just now. I need a minute to gather my thoughts. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts?
I let it breathe. This is you've been waiting for this. This is what you've been excited for. You was questioning if there's even gonna release a trailer because getting close to the time the movie's releasing. And finally released this trailer, so let it all out. Okay?
Yeah, nah, my problem is if I start to talk, this will be an hour-long video.
Let it all
Day is never finished. Master got me working. Someday Master set me free. Dude, shut up, Cartman.
out.
So I will have to talk.
Let it all out.
Yeah, so first of all, he's starting to finally feel Tom, Peter, and Spider-Man starting to finally feel more mature and more like the Peter that I would have read.
You say that like it's three different people, though.
It is three different people: Spider-Man and Peter Parker and
Tom Holland playing Peter Parker / Spider-Man.
Yeah, but I mean, compared to how he was before, no, I'm accustomed to the Ultimate Spider-Man line of comics as well, where he is legitimately a child in that.
Perpetual teenager.
Yeah, but I mean that line ended. Like he died, and I mean that was always an alternate timeline kind of thing. So even though I'm accustomed to that, I'm like I could get behind it. The one that I really know and love is the more what you call Earth 616 Peter Parker, which is the more grown, more mature, more experienced,
Like
which
the
is
Spider-Man cartoon back in the day.
yeah. And he starting to look he's starting to look a lot more experienced. Like
Like a child.
he
He's still like a child.
he's still young. He still have a youngish finish to him. I still hearing the youth in his voice, but like even when he was talking to Punisher, it wasn't as whiny as he usually was.
He still sound like a child, and the guy pushing 30 though.
Well, I mean, so, but anyway, yeah. Now the tone of the movie itself, actually looking straight ripped from the Amazing Spider-Man. Like it is the same tone, like the same color palette. I find like New York looking exactly like the Amazing Spider-Man New York, which was actually needed because I don't know if it was something too bright in Homecoming, the original trilogy.
There's a whole new director, so
yeah, and he'd go in at a different art direction
like
for
a
sure.
different cinematographer coming with this new director. So
Yeah. Now, I know RL hype and it just
go ahead, let it all out, buddy.
Yeah. So like the last three shots, for editors, assistants, there's the one where he was holding the guy.
That's from a comic book cover.
Yeah. The next one where he was
Flying away from Boomerang.
That was also a comic book cover. And the one where he was standing on a kind of wall or ship or something and
a tank.
That's also a comic book cover with Tarantula. That's crazy. I don't know if that actually. I mean, maybe it will be in the movie, but it'll probably be like the montage like they did at the beginning, like Fantastic Four, where they're just showing scenes of him being Spider-Man, because those are like shot for shot from the comics. Even the one with Tarantula, where Tarantula hitting him there, in the comic, it actually has a cop on the ground pointing a gun at them. Like they ripped it straight, and I could appreciate that. I actually kind of appreciate that. So that was pretty cool. Frank, Punisher, they had to tread real carefully with him.
Because he's rated R.
He is rated R. Our content manager said that Peter will keep him from making the movie a rated R movie by keep rubbing his mouth every time. So we'll see if that happens. But John Bernthal already said he does not want any roses and daisies kind of Punisher. I mean, Punisher and Spider-Man have a specific relationship in the comics already. I'll talk about that some more a little later on, but yeah. If somebody got dead. That's what I predicted. Somebody got dead because John Booth, he did say he don't want to be no roses and like everything sunshine kind of Punisher. He not on that.
Yeah, if Sony does that, it will kind of ruin a Disney character because Disney wants to write the Punisher regardless. Sony's still sharing Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So the fact that they have Punisher in this, it's, you know, don't mess up my character basically. And you know Disney is very protective of their characters. They want Spider-Man bad. That's why they're still sharing it.
Yeah. Well, Sony is never letting him go.
No.
For as long as they live.
I mean, that's why we're getting this next movie because they have to keep up releasing these movies, or else they would lose the rights.
But yeah, so Punisher, I mean.
Yeah, so go ahead, talk about it.
Okay.
Like I said, this is his favorite superhero, so I am letting him go.
I'm gonna go frame by frame. Well, not frame by frame, but
I'm tired, boss.
because I tell you, we'll be here for an hour. We're already 12 minutes in. Yeah, well, at least on the record. Yeah, but this, apparently it's 4 years into 4 years since No Way Home. So 4 years have passed, and the man, yeah, well, that's what they say in the synopsis. 4 years passed.
Yeah, kind of weird because there's like he showing the social media thing. Where
they now
like,
start.
Yeah, they now start in my team.
But I mean, that's on his phone. They
probably backdated, but still.
Yeah, but they could have been showing something like from like when now. So yeah, but the synopsis did say
I didn't go through any synopsis. Like I said, this is his thing. He went and did research.
Yeah, I'm sure y'all seen all over social media memes of people saying when people watching the Spider-Man trailer and they're saying Peter broke, depressed, and alone, and everybody jumping for joy. Unfortunately, that is the best version of Peter. Because before, if you realize, he really had too much help. He had too much help, and he didn't really feel like he was being Spider-Man by himself. It was always Team Spider-Man.
He was dealing with team stuff.
Yeah. No, I mean...
he still had a bunch of tech.
He did. Yeah, he had a lot of... Iron Man really helped him out.
And a sidekick.
Yeah, he had the sidekick too. Nah, but I mean, he had too much. It wasn't the Spider-Man that you're accustomed to seeing. It was a new direction, which is fresh, which is keeping it interesting. But after a while, people really wanted to get back to the ground where he was street level and by himself and under pressure constantly. Because unfortunately, that is the most relatable and that's the Peter you want to see. That's the Spider-Man that you want to see. So yeah, seeing him with a tiny dryer washing the Spider-Man suit, whereas before the suit
air dried fits.
Yeah, but and the dematerial at that point it was nanotech.
Yeah, and the material shrink and then it turned into nanotech.
He literally had a nanotech suit at some point. So it's like, yeah. Seeing, I mean, I kind of don't want it to focus too much on MJ and that. I mean, I like them from the past movies, but
Zendaya, my guy, they're gonna put her a lot in.
I saw her take away from this movie like 11 million or something, and that's crazy.
Yeah, well, she in everything right now. So.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah. So Punisher now. Something happening to Peter. He now has organic webbing, as we saw in the trailer there. I am concerned. I mean, I kind of want to see it, but at the same time, I don't want to see it. I am concerned that he's going to turn into Man-Spider because there is an actual comic and even from the Spider-Man animated where Punisher was in that because he ended up hunting Spider-Man who had turned into Man-Spider, which was a whole scene. Like every time I see it, I was like, this is weird to me. Like I understand what you're trying to do, but I don't really like Man-Spider.
I don't think that should be a live action thing, but
yeah, but if it because things happening to him, he clearly going through something. The fact that Bruce Banner is in it now, that means something. I don't know if you feel guilty, Hulk.
Bruce Banner, yeah. Well, it's Bruce Banner, of course, it's the Hulk, dog.
No, I mean,
how will it not be the Hulk? It's literally the Hulk.
He's no longer Smart Hulk.
He's not Smart Hulk anymore. You can find out we don't know. Turn back into Puny Banner. So
because the one of the concerns I'll have with this is that if they try to do what they did with Spider-Man 3 and pack too much into Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 3 and pack too much into it, it will shift. It will be messy. because it have. So let me break it down.
So
So
you have
far,
a hard on for a Sinister Six for some strange reason, and they
Yeah,
want
if
to
they
just
do it
throw
right.
everything in one.
if they do the Sinister Six right,
they're not gonna get it right.
but
But they always try to pack it too early. So
well, I mean, this is his fourth movie. Yeah?
I just saying they always try to pack it in one movie instead of playing it out like a series of Marvel movies.
Well, all right, let me play out. Let me list out so far who we have seen in this. We have Spider-Man, we have Punisher, we have Hulk, we have Scorpion, we have Boomerang, we have Tarantula, we have the Hand. And that's not even
And a partridge in a pear tree.
dog. Sadie Sink in this movie and it's looking like she's gonna be something. I don't know what she's gonna be. If she's Jean Grey or something, or
That's the talk going around the internet right now. I don't think it's
if they introduce mutants in this, I was like, what? This is
because they had the mind control scene.
this is not Spider-Man brand new. This is Marvel brand new day. Because they're introducing everybody, I wouldn't be surprised at that point of the time. Wolverine gonna jump through because it's like that's a real thing to pack into a movie. So I mean, hopefully it work. Hopefully they know what they're doing. This is the director from who did Shang-Chi, and he knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing.
The Shang-Chi wasn't packed with, you know what?
Yeah. So yeah, no, I could keep going, but I just
He is hyped.
I am hyped because just the tone of the movie, the web swinging, we didn't see plenty of it, but so far him in the air looks much less CGI than before, where the suit looked like it was him now.
Like it looks CGI. The pulling on the mask look fake as hell.
Yeah, nah, the pulling on the mask was actually I know they're shooting it in a particular way where every time he pull on the mask,
the neck part just fixing itself.
Yeah, and they're trying to angle it so that it, I'm not giving them a blind because I know.
I mean, you have to do that.
You have to do
to
that.
make the suit seamless. So.
Yeah, otherwise it would just.
That looks weird.
Yeah, but the fact that it's a little baggy, as opposed to it looking like his skin in the previous movies, like I could appreciate it. And I mean, we all saw the aura shots from last year.
They should have didn't show any of those in this trailer, but
yeah, yeah.
All right.
But yeah, he basically evolving, mutating.
Yep.
Another thing I'm worried about is that they're going to tell me that Spider-Man is not a mutant. If they tell me that,
he's not.
I will burn on. I will burn on something.
He was bitten.
He was. He's literally a science accident. But yeah, I actually am very concerned about the hand thing because the hand is a problem. That means that there could potentially also be Daredevil involved.
Or Iron Fist.
Yeah, we don't know. Iron Fist is a touchy subject because if we get back, even though the actor who played Iron Fist, he looks different. He actually put on the side.
Just change the character. Change the actor. Yeah.
He looked more like Danny Rand now. Is all I'll say.
Right,
I don't. Yeah. Cool. But anyway, yeah. So I looking forward to this. Just get your 2 cents. Just get your 2 cents. You gotta say something.
You gotta say something.
I don't have to say something.
I don't have to say something.
You gotta say something.
It was a good trip.